What I do, my cosmic boos? Welcome back, my Gucci gurus. Today, as you can see, we are continuing with our series, our multi-part, multi-planetary series of understanding your birth chart. By first dissecting all the different aspects of a birth chart. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Now, the title of our video here, the 12 energies of the zodiac. Ancient wisdom, modern power. Yes. I am your digital mother. Your most gracious cosmic guide, greeting you here in the interwebs. Now, what you're going to need for this class is an open mind, an open heart. Take notes. I got my notes. Crystal. Frequency. Okay? Now, basically, essentially, indefinitely, for eternity, my goal here is to get you in divine alignment with oneself. Okay? Here, as you can see, just in the shadows, just serving light. Okay? Serving light. Okay? Now is the time, the perfect time, to like and subscribe. And I would love to know what your big three are. If you don't know what your big three zodiac are, no worries. In this series, we will uncover those things. But for now, if you know what your sun is, if you know any of your zodiac from your birth chart, just let me know by commenting. So, you're here because you want to be your best self. You want to live in your authenticity and essentially unlock every portion of your soul, of your beautiful divine soul. The thing is, guys, y'all, everybody, we, she, he, they, and thee, the deeper you meet yourself, the more you understand oneself, the more you will actually be able to understand everyone else around you as well, and you can meet them where they are at to the depths that you have met yourself. Essentially, guys, before the world even gave you a name, it gave you an energy. Ooh. Before there were the calendars, there were the stars. So your zodiac is not just personality, it's actually the language of the cosmos, the language of nature herself, the language of wisdom. Today, we will be walking through all the ancient divine archetypes of the 12 zodiacs, how their energies actually pulsate through your life and affect and mirror the different elements and pillars of the human soul. So, again, the zodiacs, guys, the 12 zodiacs, they're not just like traits or personalities. I like to think of them as energies, frequencies, mythic codes from the past that essentially divinely lead and guide humanity. And this actually dates back since the Babylonian times, the Kemet times, Greece, and well beyond, of course, to our modern times here, and to infinity and beyond past our modern times here. So, before we begin to dive in to these deeply rooted, beautiful zodiac energies, let's go ahead and anchor with some prayer. So let us pray. Okay. Creator God, Universe, thank you. We are full of gratitude for this moment that we can have together to unravel and unwrap the divine cosmic codes that you have written in the stars. a blanket of cosmic thread, if you will, that we can study and learn. And as we study and learn, we additionally unravel truths about ourselves and about our collective around us. Thank you for the opportunity to do this. We love you. We love you. Alright, so this is going to be a quick video where we are diving into all the different energies of the zodiac, and I've broken it up into sections of fire, water, and then earth and air. We will finalize on air. Let's start with Aries. Why? Because Aries, fire sign energy, is the initiator, the beginning, the start. Aries is the firstborn of the zodiac, ruled by the planet of Mars. It's the divine spark, the let there be light moment. In Greek myth, it's linked to the golden ram, Phrixus, and Hale. Its constellation represents motion, courage, and sacrifice. The Aries energy is essentially your will to begin, to start, to get things into motion, to fight, to be seen. The Aries in the tarot is the card of the Emperor. The Emperor is authority, leadership, ambition, bold, assertive, pioneering in nature. The Emperor also represents all four of the other kings. So, a lot of power within the Aries energy. Next, fire sign is Leo, which is considered the sovereign king, ruled by the sun. Leo is the lion-hearted leader that is connected to Nemean, Lion of Hercules. Y'all, Greek is not my first language, okay? So if I pronounce these wrong, my apologies. Nemean, Lion of Hercules, laborers. The constellation rises during the midsummer, which is no coincidence because your Leo brings warmth, identity, creative authority, lots of passion, right? Leo actually teaches us to rule our lives like royalty, heart first, without apologizing. That's really standing in your power, right? You don't need to apologize for being yourself as long as you're not harming no person, place, or thing. Within the tarot, the Leo represents the Strength card. And essentially, the Strength card is all about the energy of courage, confidence, inner power, alignment, with bold, charismatic energy that's also, again, heart-centered, okay? Our next fire sign is Sagittarius, which is the ultimate seeker. So Sagittarius is half horse and half human, aiming for heaven with a bow, well, bow and arrow. It's ruled by the planet of Jupiter, connected to the centaur Chiron in myth. It's about philosophy, freedom, truth, the energy of eternal expansion. Not only asking, but additionally learning, teaching, and wandering. The wanderer that establishes meaning and finds the meaning. In tarot, the Sagittarius is represented by the Temperance card. Temperance is symbolizing exploration and balance between the 5D and the 3D, anchoring those things down, higher learning, being extremely adventurous, and also extremely philosophical in nature. Next section we're going to do here is water signs. We'll start with Cancer, which is considered the nurturer of the zodiac, ruled by the moon. Mystery, the illumination of what no longer serves, and also of people's emotions. Cancer constellation is tied to the crab who aided Hera. against Hercules. Cancer is memory, roots, emotion. This energy essentially nourishes, protects, and feels extremely deeply, y'all. Cancer really reminds us to go home, and that's within and without, the internal and the external. So, within the zodiac, the Cancer is represented by the Chariot. It signifies emotional control, determination, protection, and this also mirrors the nurturing yet driven energy that the Cancer provides. Now, guys, the Chariot, who is speaking words, talking, teaching, who is the driver of the Chariot in tarot? We all know who the driver is. It's the Emperor. Okay, so the Cancer energy is extremely driven, just like the Aries energy, and balanced, seeing both the duality of things. Next on our juicy, watering hole is Scorpio. The energy of Scorpio, it's delicious. It's delicious, it's delectable, it's the alchemist, it's turning pain into power, it's transformation, it's ego death, it's dying again and again and again to be born again and again and again. It's transformation. Ruled by Pluto and Mars. Scorpio's sting appears in stories from Babylon all the way back to Egypt, representing transformation, death, rebirth. Scorpio energy is extremely magnetic, secretive, and very intense. It's what dies so the truth can actually live. The Phoenix Rising. Now, of course, in the tarot, Scorpio is represented by the Death card. And essentially, this card is representing transformation, intensity, rebirth, regenerative. Let me just take a second, guys. Let me line my chakras. Regenerative. Can I get a standing ovation, por favor? Energy. Yes. Next, Pisces. Pisces is the mystic energy. Pisces is all wrapped up in the 5D, the dream world. It's ruled by Neptune. The Pisces is the fish that actually saved Aphrodite and Eros in myth, swimming away from all the chaos. Now, this is the lasting sign, the last sign in the zodiac, so it's also a sign of completion. Pisces holds extremely divine compassion, dreams, disillusion. It's essentially the veil between the worlds where spirit will speak and the ego will dissolve, right? Pisces is represented by the moon in tarot. The moon symbolizes things that are not only hidden, but also things that are illuminated. Intuition, dreams, the subconscious. Now, this really resonates with the Pisces tendencies for emotional and mystical nature. So, our next section is going to be on the earth sign energies. We have Taurus, which is considered the builder. We love Taurus. It's ruled by Venus. In ancient myths, Taurus is the bull Zeus, transformed into carry Europa. Hopefully I pronounced that accurately. The energy is extremely steady, sensual, and grounded. We love grounded. Taurus builds everything, gardens, homes, legacies. It reminds us to be in the body and to feel beauty through touch and time. Consistently showing up for ourselves to in turn consistently show up for others. Now, Taurus is in the tarot represented by the Hierophant, which symbolizes tradition, stability, grounded values, all reflecting Taurus's needs and wants and desires for love of structure and reliability. Virgo. I have Virgo rising in my chart myself. Virgo rising queen. the healer, ruled by Mercury. Virgo is linked to Demeter, the harvest goddess Astrea, which is the last to leave Earth in the Golden Age. So essentially, Virgo serves, refines, and restores divine order made manifest, helping spirit flow cleanly through the details. Organization, detail-oriented. Cleanliness. Virgo is actually also represented by the Hermit in Tarot. The Hermit card I freaking love, and I am definitely aligning with the Hermit energy. I love learning about all the details of life via being alone, reading. Okay, so the Virgo Hermit card in tarot basically symbolizes introspection and analysis and wisdom. All things I really align with here, reflecting detail-oriented and introspective nature. Okay. The last sign and energy of our Earth energy is going to be the Capricorn sign, the architect. Ruled by Saturn in myth, Capricorn is tied to the sea goat, symbolizing ambition born from the deep. Now, this energy climbs mountains and crosses oceans. Capricorn is your inner elder and your future self whose whispering discipline is love. In the tarot, Capricorn is represented by the Devil card, which is ambition, material focus, discipline. I like to think of it as destiny, mirroring the drive for success and structure that the Capricorn energy has and creates. Next here, y'all, we're going to go through our final energy bracket of air signs. So the Gemini, we'll start here, is the messenger. Ruled by Mercury, the twins Castor and Pollux, one mortal, one divine, speak to Gemini's duality in nature. This energy is thought, word, and curiosity. Gemini tends to connect, communicate, and change. Shift, if you will. Dance through life, both to understand all sides of the truth. And Gemini is actually represented in the tarot with the Lover's card. We love the Lover's card, which embodies duality, communication, choices, resonating extremely well with Gemini's intellectual and adaptable nature. Yep, Libra, the balancer. Libra is ruled by Venus. Libra's scales are the only non-human symbol in the zodiac. Interesting fact, right? Representing divine justice, connected to Ma'at, which is in Egyptian mythology. The Libra actually teaches us to weigh love, logic, beauty, and truth. This is a relational power and a sacred symmetry. Of course, Libra in tarot is represented by the Justice card, which embodies balance, fairness, and harmony, and resonates with Libra's tendencies to focus on relationships in equilibrium. The next air sign is going to be Aquarius, which is the visionary. It's ruled by Uranus and Saturn, linked to Ganymede, which is the divine water bearer who's pouring wisdom for the gods, essentially. Now, the energy of Aquarius, it's extremely, extremely rebellious, innovative, and it's about collective evolution, lighting the future, lighting the way, the change that we came to be. In the zodiac, the Aquarius is the Star card, which represents hope, innovation, humanitarianism, visionary, and unconventional energy. Okay, so those are all of the different zodiac, all 12 of the zodiacs. Wanted to give a quick little taste of these different energies and some of the mythic understandings behind them. So you guys can see that the zodiac is a wheel, and you are at the center of the wheel. Okay, each of those energies actually resides within. You carry all of these different archetypes: the warrior, the mystic. You are the architect of your soul. with understanding your birth chart in astrology, it's about knowing your own personal divine design, where not only you rise, but where you're rooted, and also where you rebel, where you return. So, if y'all think that this has awakened something great within you, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. When you comment, give me some zodiac juice. What are your zodiac signs? And let me know the energy that you're most working with right now. For myself, a lot of times I do operate out of my Virgo energy, which is quite interesting, as I am a Aries sun and a Scorpio moon. But yeah, my Virgo rising likes to just take control. Just likes to take control. So, to finalize here, if you are wanting to go a little bit deeper, I do already have an intro video as to why these things are important, to kind of anchor in why you should understand and know, like, and trust your birth chart. It's really important to understand and meet yourself on a deep level, and the zodiac birth chart, your birth chart, where the stars were when you were born, it was snapshotted in the sky as your energy and your soul's purpose and so many other things. So I'm going to continue making more videos deep diving into this multi zodiac planetary species. Most serious. And essentially I'm going to be wrapping in also the different houses, aspects, like planets, what that stuff means in our next videos. So until next time, y'all, keep listening to the stars, as they've always been speaking your name. Yes, and I will see you soon. Stay blessed. Many blessings. Bye.